Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Looked like we had just about finished up the level we were on, so probably going to be wrapping that up this video. Hopefully getting on to the next one. So let's continue onward, and yeah, lo and behold, we've finished exploring this level. And let's explode away from buying that one sword that we found, so hopefully we'll be getting to that soon. There's another yak here we have to take care of first, though. And he got away. There we go. Okay, I'm still hungry. I don't have any meat chunks, so I'll just run that for now. And 6 gold. Wonderful, exactly what we need. Looks like we have a hill giant and 3 orcs. Hill giants are like ogres, they hit pretty hard, so we're going to be ignoring them for now. Instead, I'm going to go find that transparent katana and try to buy that. The yak in the way though. This one left the corpse, so I'm going to go ahead and eat that. Continue on. Giant bat, no big deal. Here we go. Transparent katana. Purchase for 600 gold. Yes. Okay. So we'll identify this. T. +4, +0 katana of ambiguity. Wow, well. That's not the greatest, I have to say. Lets us levitate. Has a really good base damage rating, but overall it's kind of lackluster, I have to say. I mean, it's still great that it's a sword and all, but because it's a random artifact, we can't even enchant it. So it's not the most useful thing in the world. Probably wasn't worth the gold we spent on it. I don't know if it's worth it to wield it. It has a very high base damage rating, which is useful, but that would mean we'd start training swords. So I think we're going to stick with our axe magic for now. That was a pretty interesting find, but not quite good enough to persuade us away from our current weapon types. Seems this area is quite dangerous. There's a centaur here and an orc. A couple orcs. There's that hill giant. Hill giants can be pretty tough, but I think with might we should be able to take him on. As you can see there, he hits really hard. Fortunately, so do we. And looks like we should be okay. And we're fine. The centaur dropped a bow of flame. Nothing too bad. But we don't really use bows, so we're going to leave that behind. Sacrifice these corpses. Kill this rat. And a bunch of dwarven darts. Take those as well. And rest up a bit. Continue on. Potion of speed, that's useful. Hammer, ruined dagger, a robe. Potion of confusion. Phantom. Phantoms like to teleport around, but and they're undead, so they're immune to cold and poison. But overall, they're not a big deal. Shouldn't be any trouble for us. They don't hit particularly hard, so for some types of characters, they can be a problem because they tend to be immune to a lot of certain attack types. And as you can see, an ogre by this point is really not all that dangerous, we can kill them relatively quickly, and they don't have a good chance of dealing a high amount of damage to us. And it looks like we got poisoned again, so I'll just kill that off. Take out this ogre as well. Cyan potion, Rambutan, a large shield. Well, large shields have a higher base shield rating, but they also tend to increase the penalty for wearing a shield, so it can be a lot more restrictive. We'll try putting this one on. Looks like it increased our shield rating by 1 and decreased our evasion by 1. So I think that's worth it overall. Shield rating is a lot more valuable. In more recent versions of the game will actually give you a percentage chance that represents how likely you are to block, as opposed to a slightly more ambiguous shield rating of 8 value. That gets thrown into a formula of some kind and describes that eventually spits out a probability of you blocking, so it's a little less transparent than it could be. But still a bit hungry. I'm quite deep in the dungeon now, which is interesting. We've also ranked up quite a bit of experience, so I think I'm going to turn axes back on for a little while and burn off that excess experience that we have. Down here is an ice beast. We have an icy attack. I think we've already fought a few of these, at least one, I'm sure. I know we fought at least one already. And there's a centaur and a white. Centaur's not really too much of a threat anymore, even if there's two of them. But that white is a bit of a danger. Oh, quite a few centaurs actually. That white, what he can do is he can drain our levels by attacking us. So he's no good. We don't really want to have to fight him in melee, unless you don't like experience. But we do, so we don't want that to happen. And the ogre. The hill giant. And hill giants are pretty dangerous, as we saw before, so I'm going to retreat from this town because there's too many rather dangerous monsters lurking around here. So I'm going to try a different staircase and see if it's a little less volatile. Okay, looks like we're on the other side of the hill giant. There's a centaur warrior, and he's like a centaur, only better in just about every regard. So we're going to peek around this corner, wait for him to come to us, and then start attacking him. And managed to kill him without any problems. Killer bee zombie. Not nearly as dangerous as an actual killer bee because they don't have their poison stinger. Their stinger just does regular damage. It doesn't have a chance of poisoning you. Kobold and that hill giant from before. It looks like there's an amulet over there. That's good, because I don't think we found an amulet worth wearing just yet. No. And I think versus this hill giant, we're going to quaff potion speed. And start hacking right in. And as you can see, our axis skill is already all the way up to level 11. So given the chance, it'll level up very quickly. Still have quite a bit of experience left to burn. So should get a lot more powerful a lot more quickly this way. But as I said, it's very important to keep your fighting and your armor skills up, because they're generally a lot more important. And we hit level 11, so we have quite a bit more hit points than before. And let's see here. Nothing interesting there. We feel hungry, so we'll eat some centaur. And I think we're going to identify that amulet. Amulet of the Gourmand. Well, that's pretty interesting. What that's going to do is it's going to let us eat corpses a lot more quickly. Normally you can only eat corpses when you're hungry. That's the default, but Gourmand will let us eat corpses even when we're not hungry, and the amount of nutrition we'll get from that depends on how long we've had the amulet on for. So right now it won't do all that much for us, but it'll be quite useful later on. Now this Orc Warrior seems to have some poison javelins on him. So he looks like he's quite dangerous. So I think I'm going to run away from him. He seems to have quite a few. And that Orc Priest seems content to smite us. Let's see here. Okay, so we're just going to skedaddle out of here. Heal up. And we've entered the next level of piety with Okawari, and out of 4 stars. Unfortunately, that doesn't give us any ability, but I think the next one does, so that'll be useful. I'm just about out of time, so I guess I'll see you in the next video. See you then.